I'm like, damn it.
I just hope you'll be wise
Hadi TV imewaka.
Everything's unfolding as it should, and I would be more grateful if I could. If the world is an image in my mind, then I can't complain about.
Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, the 20th. Happy Mashujaa Day, guys. I just woke up to a Mashujaa Day text and I'm like, oh, it's Mashujaa Day. Like, guys who are in business and they're not employed, they rarely know. They rarely know what date it is. But when you're employed, you're actually waiting for that Mashujaa Day because you know you're not going to work. Even if you love your job, everyone wants a day off, you know. So I'm headed to the salon. And hey, my afro, and that's how I'm walking, by the way. That is how I'm going to town, looking like heavy. Anyway, so I'm headed to salon. I was hooked up by Laura. Laura hooked me up to this salonist who does Ghanaian lines. We call them Ghanaian, we call them Obama lines, for 350 bob. Yes. So typically I'm gonna spend like at most 550 on this head of mine. So I am thinking, let me go, then we get back and come have a look at what job she's gonna do and how long the line's gonna last, because sometimes tip can be expensive and sometimes they just don't know their value. You know, they are charging 350 not because they're bad, but because they have not really recognized that my value is more than 350. Anyway, let me not fumble around because I'm already late. Let's head there, get my hair done, and then we come back and catch up and see how that goes. Right? Great.
And I would be more grateful if I could. If the world is an image in my mind, then I can't complain about what I find. Maybe I wanna be taller, maybe I wanna be richer, but I guess when all is said and done, I'm pretty happy with this picture, cause everything's...
Now today, I'm gonna do a very different video, but before that, remember yesterday, the clip you've seen before this, I told you guys I was going to the salon and I came back very late. I was not able to show you guys what the mama did because we are trying to do a comparison of, you know, a lot of money, paying a lot of money for the same job and then paying less. Now let me first show you the result. This is how my hair looks like. Can you see that? Beautiful. She really did an amazing job. Like I just couldn't believe it, and she's very gentle at how she does it. And she also was like, lazima tuweke hii line yako ikikuja hivi because my upara, guys, from here to here is Sahara Desert, literally. Anyway. So let's calculate the amount. It was 350 for kusongwa, then kustraightenia was 50 bob, that's 400. Then I used 3 braids. Imagine 3 braids, which is 60 times 3, that's 180, right? Then so it's 400 plus 180, that's 580. So I spend less than 600 bob for this hair. So the other thing we're gonna see is we are going to just see how long it's gonna last. Okay, so the least amount I've used on air for the last few months or many months has been like 1500. Like nowadays hair is so damn expensive, by the way. Mkitumia madem zenu pesa ya nywele, if you're a man here, please tuma more than 1500. Or wambi wantafute, I hook them up with this mama. So I feel like I look cute and I was able to save money. So I'll be going back. So get ready. You've been seeing a lot of these lines. I mean, 500, 600 is good money. Saving a whole freaking almost 1,000 bob. That's a lot of money. Back to our video today. So I'm doing kind of a hilarious kind of video. It's more of like what people do, what normal people do, or what other people do versus what Fridah does. I realize I can be very rough with myself. I can be very rough how I handle things around me. And the funny thing is, it's actually things, not people. I am very gentle with people, but I'm very rough with myself, and this goes into even how I beat myself up when I fail. Like I just coil myself and be very bitter and just beat myself up and tell myself I'm a failure. Why did you fail? Why didn't you do this? So I am learning to loosen up. The word is loosen up. But the things that are even hilarious to watch me do. So I'm like, let me come with you guys so you can see some of the things that I do that I feel it's very rough and people do them really differently. So let's get on to the video. The things I will need, so I've set them up, but I'll show you guys. But the first thing I realize I'm very rough with is this. So when the TV is functioning, I'm gonna look at this side because this is where my TV is. When there's an issue with your remote, or maybe your batteries are not so strong, people go like, and then this is how people do it, literally. Normal people. Exactly, right? This is how I do it. Who finds themselves like just rolling these batteries like this? Like you're like, I don't even know what to say. That is just too rough. And that's exactly how I do it. And I'm like, Frida, you need to calm down. This is a remote. Like, I'm like, damn it.
I just hope you'll be wise
Hadi
enough
TV
to
imewaka.
clear the net. It isn't very systematic.
That's how I do it when it comes to my remote. So teaching myself to be a little bit kind with my remote. Now what I'm having there is let me remove this. I have a blender. You can see it, right? I have a blender. I have an avocado. All right. I have a banana. I have a spinach, and I have Indomie. So let me show you guys how rough I can get. Like sometimes I'm like, Frida, you need to grow up. Let's start with the Indomie. So normally I cook my Indomie, and let me share this. I cook my Indomie. Here it is, and I love to sometimes have Indomie with eggs. I don't know whether that is healthy. Eggs or Indomie with an avocado. Avocado is one thing you can have anywhere, by the way. Don't come for me. So normally this is what I do. Avocado is here. This is what other people do. They take the avocado very gently, remove that thing, and cut gently. And if you've watched my yesterday's video, I'm sure you've seen me handle my avocado terribly. Awesome. Apparently, I was told that people remove this seed like this. Normal people, eh? Normal people. I'm not that normal. That is not how I do it. Then after now, they've removed their seed like this. Of course, they put it to the dustbin. I won't take that process. Then they cut the avocado gently. Have you seen people make smoothies on YouTube? How they make it and how Frida makes it. So you have a piece, then they divide it into small portions. Another one, small portions. Then they come and do this, and I don't even know how this works. Then they remove it like this. Very, very organized pieces. Very organized pieces. I hope this will be able to. That is how normal people do. This is how I do it. And I'm gonna bring you closer. This is exactly how Frida does it. So this is my Indomie. Okay, I hope you can see. This is avocado. This is where normal people use. This is me. Literally. Like, this is me. And I'm sure you've seen me guys on my channel do this. And I'm not ashamed. Like, I'm like, why are we arranging avocados and they're meant to be eaten? So typically, that's being rough. I feel like is it being rough or is just who I am? So a book on, look at this. These pieces and my pieces. The good thing is they all go to the same stomach and they function same whether you did it the right way or not. And is that the right way anyway? It's just your way. Making a smoothie. So by now you know I really love smoothies. So I'm gonna show you how normal people do it versus how Frida does it. So don't mind my knife. You may cut avocado. It's a smoothie we're making and avocado is part of that. So this is how normal people cut their spinach to put in the blender. Kwanza hawa watu wa YouTube, this is how they do it. These things are gonna blend on the blender just to remind you. It's not like they are going somewhere. They're just gonna go to the blender. So that's how normal people do it, and then they pick very organizedly and very gently and drop them to the blender. Normal people. I'm not normal in that sect. This is how Frida does it. I am sure you've seen this clearly. You don't have time to use a knife. Let me hear in the comment section below. Anyone who handles spinach for the smoothie like that, like, is that how you handle, or do you go cutting them? You know, it's as if they are going somewhere to do what? Now, let me bring you closer so you can see the banana bit. Alright, so I hope you can see. You don't have to see me, you only need to see what I'm doing. Right? Great. So normal people, this is how they do it. So I'm gonna divide this banana into two because I want to show one part of what normal people do or other people do versus what I do or how I do it. So this is normal people. They peel the banana. They even have a board so that you can use to cut your bananas. And then this is how they go about it. Oh, my alarm. Then this is how they go about it. I don't know why this doesn't look. Let me get good lighting. Okay, I think that will do. Right? Great. So this is how they do it. This banana is supposed to go to the blender. Just a reminder. They just make small pieces, very organized, very, there you go. Then they pick the pieces and drop them to the blender. Normal people. Then there's Frida. This is how I do it. First of all, I don't have a board because I don't need it. So I'll do this in the kitchen with my blender up there. Just peel the banana. Just draw this down to the dustbin. And here you go. Like, seriously, why am I even making that thing look like so complicated? Why? They are all going to the blender. So I feel like I can really be very rough with things, and it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just something that I'm so used to. So that is the side of me that is not so girly. Now the other thing that I really regret is my laptop. When I'm working on my laptop, and then there are those days when things are it's just not working. Maybe there's a letter. Like recently let me wipe myself first. So recently I've had an issue with this side of my laptop. By the way, it's been repaired like twice. Still A is a problem when I'm typing. A, caps, 1, Q, Like really, really very important letters, like who types without A or who types without caps lock. You will need very, very key letters. So you have to, like, press on it for it to function. Now for normal people, they'll be like A, like this. That's how people handle their laptop, literally. Like very gently. And I really respect people who handle their laptops really gently. Because for me, A is not working. This is how we're gonna do it. If you find me typing, the last couple of weeks when this laptop has been giving me issues, I feel like I'm actually adding to the issues. Hey, damn, and then I'm like, literally. So that is one of the things I really need to change, the way I handle my laptop, because it's a very important asset in my life. I'm using the word asset because it helps me earn. It's an asset. It's not a liability. And I really, really need it for... I don't think I have the money to buy another laptop, so I don't want to mishandle it, and I've been mishandling it for the longest time. So I really, really want to stop. Let me show you how normal people eat Indomie. Normal people eating Indomie. I don't even know how you guys do this. Even there's a way they turn the fork. You feel like that Indomie has a different taste than when you're eating it. Fork. Normal people. Fridah. I don't even have time to roll. First of all, I use a spoon to eat Indomie. And Makil, even when I go to the hotel, like the way people eat chicken with a knife and a fork, especially the ones with bones, I'm like, well, I can use a fork and a knife, but if I don't need to, I won't use them. That's what I do. That's how I eat my Indomie. So don't expect me to be here with a fork at you. These are the way people turn the fork like this. Feels like this is even sweeter than the way I'm eating it. Anyway, guys, let me hear in the comment section below. What are some of the things you do that you feel like you're really very rough? And especially, I know most of you have an issue with the remote. The way Katak work, the way you... Yeah, you know what I mean. Leave me a comment on the section below, or comment section below, on how you mishandle things. And the funny thing is, when I'm making dinner for people, I serve them really well. I serve them even when, like, even friends, I serve them really well. But I'm doing it for myself. I'm out here just doing it kienyeji. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is more like not really my kind of video, but you get to understand and know the other side of Fridah, right? Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna let you guys go so I can eat my Indomie. And speak well of yourself. Stay focused and stay positive. See you on my next video. Bye.